looking saucers. I
They
wasn't
look like
sure.
Frisbees.
They do.
My husband and I did actually try to just fling them across the kitchen for a joke, and Isabu ate one of them. So
Oh, no.
Not good if you have a dog. Dogs like Frisbees, and these look like Frisbees.
That's right.
They're not Frisbees, though. And next to my oval pasta pot, this is the item that I love the most, that I find the most valuable in the kitchen. When you get used to these, first of all, you're going to squeal with delight because they're amazing.
Yeah.
But once you get used to using them, you're going to wonder how you ever lived without them. If you have ever lost a fight with your saran wrap, you need these. If you have a million skillets, none of which have lids, you need these. If you have lots of leftovers and you can only find the bottom of the plastic food storageware but not the top, or you can only find 20 tops and no bottoms, you need these. These little simple devices are silicone lids, and they turn any dish of any size or weird shape or any variety or any material into a food storage container. You put the lid on, and it has this great little suction pull, and it seals it up, and you throw it in the fridge. You don't have to put it in the plastic container. You don't have to fight with the plastic wrap. You are the boss of that plastic wrap now. You can get rid of him. He can go bye-bye. What else is cool about them is they're silicone, so they're heat safe. So all of those lids that you don't have for your pots and skillets, now you do. You can throw them on a skillet and keep dinner warm for your hubby.
Keep it from splattering all over your
right.
stove
Keep it from
top.
splattering. You can microwave these guys. They are amazing.
We
amazing.
find people buy a set and then they come back and buy a second set, a third set. These are great gift ideas. I want to show
We
you
have
your
sold out of
colors.
these a gajillion times,
Yes.
and now we have more colors than we have ever had. This is the perfect hostess gift. You will need a couple sets just for yourself.
Exactly. And it's on Easy Pay. We have Rachael Ray Orange, of course. Here's the purple if you want to get the purple. We have the green. We have the blue. And then also the red. So if you want to be able to get these, the red, the blue, the green, the purple, or the orange, these are customer top rated. You're going to get a set of 3. I just want to let you know the small one is 7.5 inches in diameter. The medium one is 9.25 inches in diameter. And then the large is 11.5 inches in diameter. So you're going to find that you've got, I call these 3 universal lids.
They're amazing.
3 universal
They are
lids
amazing. And
for
you know,
less than $20 and on 2 easy payments of less than $10 each.
If you
Look
have
at
a
that.
stand mixer, you make the whipped cream or the batter, you don't want to roll the cookies until later or whatever. You throw the lid on, you throw it in the fridge, you're done. Any leftover salads, pastas, again, you don't have to transfer containers or look for the plastic lid that fits the right bottom or all of that. You don't even have to open the saran wrap. You just cover it and throw it in the fridge and you're done. It'll stick on anything, absolutely any material, and you can use them on hot pans. Everybody has a million open stock skillets. We all do.
Right.
How many times do you want to just keep something warm for a few minutes, or keep it from splattering on you, or steam it a little bit? The vegetable isn't quite there yet. This turns any pot, pan, or dish into a covered dish.
So how do we clean them?
You just wipe them down. Nothing
them
sticks
down.
to them. They're fabulous. Just wipe them down with a little cloth.
And here's the thing that I think is so interesting. It makes that seal. And basically, it's so easy to get that seal off because all you got to do is lift it up at the side. But at the same time, I mean, look at that. I'm lifting up a 3-quart stock pot that we had on earlier, just with that little tiny handle there.
It's so much fun. You will freak out with these.
And
honestly.
guess what? Your husband, if he does cooking, or your kids, they will use these over and over again, and you have less to clean up.
And if you have leftovers you want to microwave, you don't want it to splatter all over, you put it away this way. You don't have to transfer it to a plastic food storage container, and you pop it in the microwave. You want to steam it, just put that off to the side a little bit, but it keeps it from splattering and making a huge mess. I love these. You are going to love these. Trust me.
I like to make oatmeal in the microwave in the morning.
So does my mom every single morning.
What happens? And it just spits
Blobs
here.
all over,
or if
spits here and there.
If you do like you've already got hard-boiled eggs and you take one out of the fridge, you want to heat it up. It splits all over the microwave. Just literally cover it like that. And it's not like, that seal isn't going to make a big deal. If you really wanted to make sure it didn't have a seal, turn it over if you want to.
They're so cool, you guys.
They are so easy. And if you do want to make a seal, well, then you just push it down in the middle, and
everybody
you've got
runs out of plastic wrap. You run out of foil. This turns anything into a covered dish. And I love that you can use it with heat, too, so that
Absolutely.
every single skillet you have then has a lid.
Can they go in the oven?
I don't see why not, because I've used them as pot holders.
Well,
hey guys, can you check on the temp for the oven for these? I think it's 400 or 500 for silicone.
It says 450, I think. So
yeah,
so it should be able to go in the oven if you wanted to.
Oh
Here's
yeah,
your
you
colors.
could cover a dish and throw it in the oven just to warm it up. Absolutely,
That's what I'm
for
thinking.
sure.
So there's the orange. Here's the green. We have the blue, red, and the purple. So give us a call. If you use these, as I said before, give us a call on our testimonial line.
And look,
1-800.
it really does lock. I mean, we're just playing around here. You shouldn't wander around your house with your food like this. But just
Especially
to
if
show
it's
you,
hot.
it truly seals that edge. They
does.
are amazing.
You know, sometimes you're busy on that stove top and you've got things going and phones ringing and
you
the
don't want
kids
to burn
are
it, but you want to keep
screaming.
it warm. Yep.
Exactly. And you think, and then your husband calls and says, I'm going to be late from work, or the kids call.
That's right.
And so what you do, you just go to your cupboard or wherever your drawer is. These will fit in a drawer.
Oh, yeah, keep them
Pop
right on the
them
shelf.
on
Yep.
there, and it keeps it warm, keeps it from going all over your stovetop. But like I said, if you have these, feel free to give us a call. Our testimonial line is 1-800-395-1601. We are talking today, all day, about holidays at home. So you know how it is at the holidays. You're trying to get everything done at the same time. It never quite happens.
This is one of those clever little helpers in the
Yeah.
kitchen that you can't imagine how you lived without them once you have it.
That's right.
And we
Get a couple
all
of sets.
have a million pots that we don't have the right lid to, or all the lids are on one shelf and you can't find the right lid for the pot. I don't
right.
have that anger anymore. I can just let that anger go because I could just throw that on and it fits, no problem.
Universal lids. Because here's the
Universal.
thing, the smallest one is 7.5 inches. So basically, any pot 7.5 inches or larger, that's you're going to have it, or smaller, I
smaller,
should say
right.
too. Excuse me, 7.5 inches or smaller. Then you've got the medium size, that's 9.25 inches.
Right.
And then the large size, which let's say you have those big stock pots, and maybe the lid has broken. I mean, I know
Right.
I've got
or you
pieces
just didn't come one.
that I love the pot, but the lid's gone,
That's
long
right.
gone. Now you've got that lid to boil the potatoes, to boil the rice, to do all those different things.
To put away
You want-
any leftover.
Yeah,
You don't have to
that's the other
transfer
good
it
thing.
into another container. You just throw the lid on it and throw it in the dish it's in into the fridge.
Because then you can reheat it easier, all those
And
different things.
how many times do you try and make plastic stick to different surfaces? There are some dishes it just refuses to stick to.
Or there's a condensation on the
Yeah.
outside, it's not going to stick, or it's too hot.
This
and now
solves every problem.
It does. So here's the thing, I want to update you. What did you say, Scott? 3,000 sets already
Good.
ordered.
Get extra. You're going to want them.
Exactly. And you're going to need extra for gifts if you want to. So maybe go with, Rachael Ray Orange. Make it a gift for somebody. Or the green, the blue.
It's the coolest hostess gift ever.
red,
Your
purple.
friend will love you for life.
Well, they're going to say, where did you get that? And
You're going to say, what the heck is it? But once
Yeah.
they start using them, they'll be like, what?
You cut up all your ingredients, but you're not ready to throw it all in together.
Right.
You've done your prep.
I tell families all the time, leave the salad naked. Never dress salad for the family. Leave the salad naked so you don't throw the money in the garbage. Put the dressing on the side. Everybody dresses the salad. So you just
So
keep it in the
smart.
fridge, and they pull a little bit of salad, a portion at a time, and you just throw the lid back on the salad bowl and leave it in the fridge till it's empty.
There you go. Wow. And even that's a heavy bowl. Look at how
It's
big
full
this
of
bowl
fruit.
is with all that fruit, and I'm holding it up. I'm telling you
Crazy.
that.
It's like crazy glue or something, and it peels right off. Isn't
I
that weird?
love it. I'll tell you what, that is pretty incredible. It's harder for my arm to hold that
I know.
than it is for that. We're going to go off to the phones. Pat from Connecticut. Hi,
Pat. How are ya?
you?
Hi, Mary Beth. Hi, Rachel. How are you?
Doing great. Do you
I
have
have
these?
this product. I bought it a while back. I bought mine in the red, and I bought a set for my son who has an apartment in Philadelphia in the blue. And I have to tell you, they're fabulous. You would not think a simple little product like this.
I know. I
You
feel
do.
silly, but it makes me so excited. Like, I freak out over these. It's just such a silly thing. It's just a little flat piece of silicone, but you get addicted to them. Am I telling the truth or what?
Yes, you are. I use them a lot because sometimes I have to keep the plate warm for my husband
Sure.
at night. I put it on top of that. I use it as an extra lid. I'm always looking for an extra lid for a pot. I use it for that. I use it for, like you said, just warming
Leftovers.
things up. And also a bowl that you put your salad in to
That's
keep,
right.
keep it fresh until you put the salad mix on or a pasta
Right.
or something like that. Yes.
I know, it's crazy. And you're like, wow, this solves so many problems. And it's just this silly little simple
that's why
thing.
you're on TV and you think these great things that we can use.
Exactly. And that's just it.
I love
She's
that
very
you
practical.
called in, because now I don't sound so crazy. I get so excited over these things.
They really are.
Gadgets. I'm a big gadget person, and anything like this is so. It seems simple, but it takes a lot of stress out of your cooking and keeping
It
things
really
warm.
does.
And
Thank
it's
you,
fabulous.
thank
I
you,
really
thank you for calling in.
I
Thank
say
you.
it simplifies your kitchen.
It really
That's
does.
what it does.
It solves so many problems. And I'm telling you, I am not a huge fan of the plastic wrap. I have had more fights with my plastic wrap. I love being empowered by these lids. If I can't make the plastic wrap work, I have my lids. Tough.
That's right.
And they don't take up a lot of room for storage when you put them away.
That's right. They're nice and flat.
Pat, sometime when you come to Philadelphia to visit your son, come and take the tour of QVC.
I went last September. I loved it.
Good.
Yay!
Good. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
People should go on that tour. You do not realize what goes on behind the scenes.
It's crazy. Yeah. It is. It's a
Phenomenal.
whole
And I
world
happened
here.
to be there when David was prepping for his next day's show.
Oh,
Great.
David
It's a lot of work. An enormous amount of work goes into these shows.
Yes, I've been a big fan for years. I've been shopping with you guys for at least 19 years.
That's wonderful.
thank you, Pat. Well, have a wonderful holiday
Thanks,
season.
Pat.
Thanks for
Yeah,
taking
thanks.
the time to call today.
And have a lovely Labor Day weekend, both of you.
And
Oh,
you
yeah,
too.
you too. It is. It's Labor Day
I know,
weekend.
I
It's
kinda
a
forgot.
holiday.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Take
Thanks.
care.
Bye-bye now.
So if you just tuned in, we got 1 minute left. We've got the orange, purple, green, red, and blue. But what does it do? In case somebody-
Everything, right? If you're just tuning in, it turns any single dish into a covered food storage container. It's a universal lid, and you can use it on pots and pans too. It makes a wonderful seal, so any skillet you have is now a covered pan.
Right.
They are amazing.
Whether it's metal, glass, ceramic,
matter.
stoneware, it doesn't matter.
Your
It's great.
stand
Pot
mixer
pans.
bowl, anything.
Yeah, and the thing is that you might want to get more than one set because it is on